Okay, so let's do one more backtest for USDCAD, and what we have here from 3 months is this bullish leg from here. When it was created, it left this unmitigated part here. Okay, so let's clean it. So this unmitigated part, seeing mitigation, deeper mitigation, inside structure development. So looking pretty bullish to take these highs, but let's check 1 month. So 1 month is in a bearish impulse after bullish price action, so maybe it's just a really deep redistribution, we don't know, and it does not tell us anything too much. And weekly recently shifted bullish, and it could be two things. Either it could be a redistribution after this local downtrend, or it can be a start of accumulation to go higher, or it can be just already first sign of a trend shift. So some bullishness present from higher time frames, and let's look on daily. So daily is quite interesting. It created this clear displacement, clear breaks of structure to the upside, and now we had this first shift to the downside. And usually when we have first shift to the downside, we can suspect that this is a reaccumulation, and reaccumulation came into this zone, which we can call, by the way, 2.0. So what is a 2.0 is a zone created after a tap into another zone, and in this case this zone tapped into something here, then created a break, thus it's still a zone like a 2.0, and usually and often we can see reaccumulations into this zone. So unless this holds, until this holds, we can try to find some longs, because even if we want to go short, it's kind of a bit too late to go for shorts, to be honest, because at this point we have several consecutive shifts, and first option, even if we are short on the market, we need to expect some redistribution. Okay, and so yeah, so we will try to find some longs. Maybe let's go to 1 hour and see what we have. So the zone is pretty small from daily, and this is Asian time, so we are skipping it, and this is London time right now. And we started to have these first shifts to the upside on 1 hour, mitigating these last unmitigated portions here, creating some breaks like 1, 2, 3. So if it's an accumulation, then we will see some back and forth and then move up, or maybe that's already a start of an up push, and then we can try to find something on 15 minutes, on 5 minutes. So 15 minutes definitely look like accumulation happened here. So back and forth, moving up, moving down again, grabbing something here, and then moving up from here. The impulse to the upside is not the best quality, but if we tap a bit lower, yeah, we have a tap lower, and now let's see if we will get this move to the upside. So we have internal structure built on 5 minutes. So we have a tap, don't have reaction yet, and of course let's see if we break the zone. So we just break the zone, 15 minutes is breaking, so accumulation continues. Again, my idea is to hold this daily zone here and just to look for either start of an up push or to take participation into this move as a part of redistribution. But I basically don't want to look for shorts so low in the impulse. If anything, I will look for shorts here, but right now, given the fact that this up push is holding, I will just wait for some 15 minutes price action for this Asia. And this is a 15 minutes shift that we were looking for. So this is a break, and in perfect situation we would have a tap here or a break to the upside, and then act from the new ranges. So what we have now is this push and inside structure. Again, don't want to act from this inside structure because it's too high up in the impulse and we have something to mitigate below. This is what we are doing right now, and on 5 minutes, of course, it will look like a push up and reaccumulation. So at this point, I'm fine with looking at some longs on 5 minutes. Pretty rangy, and still have this zone to mitigate, but because of this clear push and mitigation, I'm okay to look for entry. One thing only, I would want to have this step, this step a bit deeper. And now let's just use this low as our protection, and if we break above the candle, okay, like this, so this is a break-even level for me, and this will be probably a break-even. So this is a break-even, and let's work with this range again. So right now it can either go from here and just pop or mitigate lower. So because of this time of the session, I guess it will mitigate lower before the New York and then go up from there as my main idea, at least until this up push is holding. Interesting, really interesting. So let's check on 15 minutes. So we are mitigating this from not yet mitigating, but overall holding this up push that we discussed. And but again, it's a bit weaker, so it can go either direction. Let's just wait for something more clear. It's moving up right now, and this would be a really nice zone to have as our entry foundation. Let's see if we will have anything. So right now we are mitigating this bigger zone, and it would be even possible to look for entries right now, but usually, as I noticed from the price action, when it creates this kind of first low, then it tends to liquidate it at least once or even second one as well. So something like this. So ideally I will have one more candle, smaller candle, and then a push up from there for the entry. Basically if we will go above this wick, I'm good to go. And why I'm using this wick, as I'm using it as a fractal fake, this 1, 2, 3 candles, because if this candle goes above, Then on a fractal basis, we will have a low, a wick, and a closure above, and so this fractal reaccumulation happening. Okay, just tried to test the cancel tool, but it just does not work. I don't know why, to be honest. Okay, let's see. But the fact is that we are moving a bit too aggressively. But yeah, we have a tap. Let me check the session. New York. Yeah, it can work. Yeah, so usually what I noticed about the trades that are like running, actually showing a reaction, is that they show it almost immediately. So if something is hovering above the entry point, so for me, the expectation is just a loser, especially here. Yeah, definitely this -1. That's fine. And we have our second zone here, which is broken. And we at last have a tap into our deeper zone. So let's just wait for the 5 minutes to set up, but we need to skip the Asian time. And so what we have on Asia. So we have a 1 hour shift of structure here, and then we have this zone and this bigger zone. Let's see if we will have any kind of a tap. Yeah, have some kind of a tap. So the biggest problem with looking for longs right now is this downtrend. Okay, so basically what we are entering is this kind of price action. So this can just continue down and down and down, but the zone is still holding, and the idea of redistribution. So we have a lot of consecutive shifts. We want to break at least this high on 4 hours. So let's see if we will have something on 5 minutes here. So on 15 minutes we have a push and reaccumulation happening, something like here. But now we expect it basically to hold itself up if we'll have something on 5 minutes. And the problem with this is that we are stepping. So this is still like the highest volume session on New York. So we can use either this zone or this zone as our entry points. So if we will go above this candle, I'm fine with taking the trade, or one more trade here. So we have a tap, a move up. So this is definitely a break even. And now let's try to trail it with the lows. So trailing here. Stopped out for this smaller win. And yeah, and just going up. Yeah, so this is the problem with trailing, is that of course this like if I'm using my older system, yeah, that would be a 7R winner. But with trail, I'm actually sitting with this small winner. So yeah, definitely we'll need to reassess the room to breathe, because if I gave it a room to really break the new structure, then it would possible to trail here, and then maybe, yeah, so it takes me out anyway, and continues for reaccumulation here, confirming some bullishness from the zone, we have this zone on 1 hour. We have a tap, so we already can start. So we have a trend on the 5 minutes, already can start to look for 5 minutes longs. Okay, even deeper. And this is the first shift of structure. Again, don't like this one, everything is mitigated. This is only the first shift basically. I would like to give it a bit more time. So this one again, everything is mitigated here. I would expect it to break and then give me a bit better entry possibility. So something like this. And now for reaccumulation into that deeper zones. So skipping the Asia, and this is near the London. So, but basically that would be a good entry, by the way, from here. But let's see, we have a 15-minute zone here. Let's see if we will have a tap. Yes, we have a tap to this bigger zone. Now let's just wait for 5 minutes. Okay, so happy to take this inside structure from 5 minutes in an overall bullish bias from daily, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hour probably. And we'll just, so why we can use this zone, we still have this imbalance left. Let's see. Yeah, we have tap into this imbalance, and because of this fast reaction, I'm fine with taking one attempt into this zone, and if not, then expecting it to break to these lower zones here. Let me clean. So this is the daily zone we are still in. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so we have this move to the upside, which brings us to break even, and now let's try to manage it. So manage with this low. Probably will be taken out. Yeah, takes me out. And trying to build something. Specifically, it builds this new push up. And now the zones, they lie here. So let's try to catch something. So we have a tap. We have a 5 minutes shift, but it's Asian time. And that's London time. That's pretty weird. It's pretty wiki. Reaccumulation on 5 minutes coming in like really aggressively. So let's wait. Okay, have one candle. Good enough for me. Only one try in this zone. Either it's a win or it's a loss. So yeah, it's a loss. And let's go further. Okay, so we have like really deep mitigation. Looking at this 1 hour chain. Oh my. Oh. Okay, so this still can be a reaccumulation, so this definitely a news token. The zone is still holding. So everything here could be a reaccumulation, waiting for 15 minutes to give us some structure. It's just nothing. I mean, of course, we can see that there was some push up, and then this could be a reaccumulation, but it's just so unclear. Yeah, so this is starting to build up. So again, push up, reaccumulation, starting to build up. Let's go to 5 minutes. 5 minutes is looking pretty clean. So we have some accumulation moving up and having this clean shift. So this ancient time. Let's hope for deeper tap. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, and I'm fine with taking this entry. So at the market price. Again, the problem with this entry is that it already mitigated part. So of course we can say that there was something inside of this week, but yeah, let's see. I don't like this entry, to be honest, but so this is a break even, basically. Hello news. Okay, one more break even here. And let's follow bullishness. I will be bullish until this daily zone holds, basically. Until this daily zone holds. This one we discussed in the beginning. So this is like wiki and really strange, really hard to enter. But this one, of course, is much cleaner, starting to run. And now, until this and this holds, happy to take some longs. Ideally from deeper zones, but let's see. Starting a run. Let's switch to 5 minutes. Oh, we're already on 5 minutes. Yeah, so we're already on 5 minutes. I want some reaccumulation, to be honest. Yeah, something like this. And now happy to enter from this shift. If we break above this candle. So we have a tap. Still holding. But yeah, basically it's not good. The price should go from the zone. I mean, I will just, I don't know. I'm just closing it at break even. So this is a break even trade for sure. But so this is the morning time. Not the best price action, not the best range. Still weak, still have a lot to mitigate here. So first of all, expecting it to go and mitigate something there. So yeah, something like this. And from here, since we are holding this 15-minute range, this 15-minute, 30-minute range, and mitigating these parts here, I'm good to go and find something for myself on 5 minutes. Would it be inside structure? Would it be a real structure, but not fractal? So something like this is good enough for the first try. So stepping in the market price here, going break even. Building some liquidity to the upside, and hopefully we will break it. Trail to here. trail to here, trail to this low, but right now of course expecting definitely expecting it to take me out. No, it keeps going, trail here, and now because of the fact that we are so high, I will start trailing more aggressively. So I will trail to this low, because basically I expect now the price to either break up from here, or if it will go down and liquidate this, it will definitely liquidate these lows as well. So we go even higher, trail more aggressively. Yeah, and basically that's it. Yeah, so now I'm expecting this deeper reaccumulation. Yeah, something like this. Even deeper would be great. Oh, nice. Yeah, so you see, if you trail with confirmed reaccumulation, so this is a confirmation of reaccumulation, then you will have even more room to breathe. So let me record these results and then continue later.